Hey, so just a few days ago, Nintendo dropped a partner showcase on us. Like, seriously, this was the best partner showcase yet, and I don't even remember it getting announced. An hour after it happened, though, I saw it on my YouTube feed and gave it a watch. And oh boy, an Age of Calamity demo later that day. I already had plans to stream that night, so I was like, sure, why not? I'll play it on stream, it won't take too long. Okay, yeah, I did get stuck on one part because I chose the second hardest difficulty despite never playing a Warriors game for whatever reason. But hey, I got past it and I really enjoyed the demo. I can see why the devs want people to transfer their demo data over to the main game when they buy it. Not only is this one beefy demo, but there's also a lot of items to collect. Anyways, there's a lot I like about this demo, so let me just state my thoughts. As mentioned, this was my first experience with a Warriors-type game. I knew going in that they were part beat-em-up, part strategy, and all about killing thousands and thousands of enemies. However, I absolutely loved Breath of the Wild, and the fact that this game is a prequel, hell yeah, dude, I got excited about that idea real quick. The gameplay in the demo was pretty basic, as to be expected. From what I could tell, it was standard warrior stuff. You got put on a map and had to go to all of these points that spawned enemies. Once you killed enough enemies there, a captain would spawn, which is just a stronger version of a regular enemy. Once killed, your legion would now own that zone, and you'd have more troops spawning in that captured area. The gameplay loop is pretty simple here, but it's fun and addicting. I could see this getting really intense if the game were to ramp up, but that, of course, did not happen. We had access to 2 levels in the demo, so let me go into what I liked and what I didn't about each. The first level was a very standard mission. Now, of course, you had room to explore in true Breath of the Wild fashion, but since Korok seeds and items from chests served no purpose here, I really didn't find myself doing it all that much. You'd just be met with more groups of enemies that were completely optional, and I didn't feel like risking my health bar for items that had no use in the demo. In the demo is my key phrase here. This whole thing will be fixed in the final version when collectibles actually have value to them. From what I'm aware, the original Hyrule Warriors gave you a lot of reasons to collect a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm fairly certain this will be a non-issue. In my opinion though, the first mission was not very enthralling. It doesn't help that it starts you off with who I think is the least interesting character. Link. I mean, he's fine. Don't get me wrong. I like how similar he plays to legitimate Breath of the Wild Link. Like, you even have the shield surf, that's so cool! My distaste for the character is probably just because Impa and Zelda are way more interesting characters to play as. Impa doesn't do a lot of damage, but at the same time has insane potential to do so. She can clone herself as you collect these symbols, and these clones increase both your coverage and damage. And oh, it is so satisfying when you get like 8 clones out and she just demolishes the tougher enemies. Zelda, in a way, can be considered the mage. She doesn't really use a weapon in a traditional sense, no. Just the Sheikah Slate and all of the runes that come with it. Her special attack is taking a picture of enemies with the thing, and I don't know, it's just really funny to me that for this game they turned the non-lethal camera in Breath of the Wild into a massively damaging attack. From my experience though, she is the best at dealing with big groups, so I just stuck with her the second I got her. You unlock her in the second mission that the demo offers, which, unlike the first, actually has an interesting concept. A guardian has gone rogue, and of course, it's too strong to deal with on your own. Trust me here, I died trying. So instead, you have to run away from it, dealing large amounts of damage by reactivating friendly guardians to help. I especially like the part where the guardian is too far away to be shot by the beam, so you have to lure it closer to you without dying. But honestly, the best part of the demo for me wasn't the gameplay, it was just being able to see this world back in its normal state. The world of Breath of the Wild is so desolate, it's empty, it's in ruins. But being able to see Hyrule Castletown the way it was in its original state, or that part where the king talks to Link and Zelda in the exact same place we'd later fight the final boss of Breath of the Wild in, it's all of these little details that I really enjoy. It's just so cool being able to see that world I explored for tens of hours completely reconstructed. I also really like these new character designs, and I think these character designs really do fit how they act in-game. Although I love the looks of the game, it runs pretty inconsistently. It's locked at 30 frames per second and has drops. I mean, you get used to it after a while, and 30 FPS is not ideal for this type of game, but it's completely understandable. Just make sure you know that going into it. Anyways, would I recommend you go out of your way and pre-order this game? That's hard to say, honestly. I am aware the original Hyrule Warriors was filled to the brim with content, and that was worth the price alone. But honestly, this is a demo. I don't really know how much content the final game will have. However, the demo's free. It's a bit long, yeah, but the save data will carry over if you decide to get the final game. So if you've even considered buying this game, you should absolutely give it a shot. I personally thought the demo was fun, had a lot to like, but a bit mindless at times, especially that first level, man. But this game's just so cool, man. I have to love it. The spectacle is a joy, and I already knew going in I'd absolutely love exploring this map once again. Anyways, those were my thoughts, and thank you for watching.